What's up, everyone? Welcome to the 13th game of our second season. My name is Swiftor. I'm the boat. Here's Roll Crayon, interrupting my intro with a very kind sub. Thank you, man. All right, let's roll the dice. Oh. Oh.
Jeez.
Oh.
It's chicken. Not only am I in first, but after yesterday's game, I passed Swift on the all-time rankings.
Oh, that's the motivation I need. Let's have some fun.
Okay, everyone else is getting those doubles. I'm Crayon. I'm number 3 right now because of yesterday. I'm gonna go for 2 4s.
I hate this game already. Yo, it's Doug. I'm in 5th place every single game I played. I'm gonna be first today. Not like that.
It's all doubles.
Is it too late to get my tickets back?
Yes. Oh.
All right, here we go. Let's move these names around.
Okay, Doug, I guess we gotta work together so far now.
Gotta work. Why? What?
Why?
I don't know. It's because we're right next to each other.
We don't have to.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. It's go time.
Just give me your properties.
Beautiful. Everything's going my way this game, it looks like. Let's see how long that lasts. St. Charles?
I've got a feeling I'm at the end of the set again.
Don't say
that.
Nice crayon. It didn't stop you yesterday.
It stopped a lot of things yesterday.
Orange just stopped you yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Trooper. It's all right, man. Can't send you to the gulag for landing on taxes.
This is
You get a 3 and go back 3 spaces. That might be gulag worthy.
Oh my god, that would be dumb.
That's just a sign from the universe.
Oh, I'm going to jail, you know.
Nope. No, you could be.
Oh shit.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Let's see how it
Those birthday vibes are strong.
3 to 3.
Oh, Reading.
Railroad.
To everyone watching, you can place the bet by tapping any name and the percentage of points you want to bet. You've got some time to place your bet, so no rush.
Wait, who did that?
One day I'll figure out
That wasn't me.
what's up.
Someone brought up.
Someone ended your turn?
No. It's fine. I ended my turn, but someone brought up the thing. The trade. It's okay.
Oh.
That was me. My bad.
Someone please grab that States Avenue. We don't want to make this, might be able to fit 4 games today otherwise.
It's happening. You might just automatically win. Swift might just give it to you for nothing.
Come on, give me a 5.
Look,
Nope.
Hell no.
yesterday was a fun deal until I landed on the
Fun
oranges.
for who?
For me until I lost.
All right, Swift. Why don't you just give me the 2 picks?
Get another Monopoly, get like the light blues, the browns, and let's talk.
That's reverse psychology right there.
That's fine.
It's sarcasm.
All
No
them
exclamation mark,
doubles.
Liam. All
I was
right.
cruising for that boardwalk.
I actually
That was a
You know how much I dislike the dark blues in this game?
Auction them.
Don't reveal your cards, Trooper.
I know.
If you don't like them, auction them. That's a perk.
That's not the point.
5 and a 5. 5 and a 5.
Mick, you can keep on adding on to your bounty until you're satisfied.
Even better, Doug.
Even better.
Oh, look at that. All right, one more orange left out there. Tennessee, I'll be seeing you real soon. Let's roll another 3 and a 1.
Swift, you're the only 10 I see.
Oh, not quite. You are correct there, Doug. I am a 10, and you see me. I did not want to roll a 10 there, by the way. Okay, I'll take the waterworks. You guys hear the news about, like, I forgot which government organization's like, oh, there's like, forever plastics in our drinking water. Be careful. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? What am I supposed to drink? There are some filters you can get though, to help with that stuff, but I don't know. Not sure what the long-term solution to that is. I think you need like a sand or membrane-based water filter, or if you have a reverse osmosis filter. I don't. I live in a tiny apartment. That'll do the trick also. Oh, look at that, Trooper.
Here comes
You
an
hate.
auction.
What do you do, Trooper?
What?
You hate it? Is it? Do you love it or do you hate it? Oh,
I
wow.
like it.
Quick shot there for 16 months. Seriously appreciate it. 2-month streak. You're eligible for Monopoly.
Those snake
Doug?
eyes, bro.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Those snake eyes. Oh.
It's yellow. It's a yellow.
Everyone's got 3 properties.
Pretty good. All right.
I have
5 and a 4.
You have 3, Doug.
two. No, I have 2.
Oh, no. No. No.
I don't think that can count.
Okay.
No.
Speaking of counting, I have.
We got it. School fees, that's all right.
Do you not consider the railroad one?
Nope.
You can just give it to me. I consider it.
Okay, then.
All right, it's another shot at the orange you want, man.
Alright,
Round
time for me
2.
to get 2 properties to catch up to everyone.
It's okay, chicken.
That's 1.
You're good enough where you don't need properties.
I do need properties.
All right, let's roll snake eyes.
Close.
Let's go. Brown.
Still got one. Yeah, still got one.
Trooper is going to be in control of a lot of deals here. Or at least taking part in them.
I'm sure that'll go well for everyone.
I'm looking forward to Trooper being able to create his own deals and counter deals and do all that stuff. And not just wait for people to make him offers. Right, Trooper?
Illinois Avenue.
Yes.
Yes. Good answer. All right, let's roll our 3 and a 1. Nope. Liam, thank you for the sub, man. 39 months. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you.
Yep. I'm coming out of that thing. I don't like those metal bars. They're scary.
Lined up for that park place. Easy trade with Trooper.
Yeah, he doesn't want it.
Exactly. He'll pay you to take it from him.
Whoa, hold up. I don't know about that.
Oh, hot damn. This man has everything.
Utility. Yo, Trooper, do you want the second utility?
Not right now.
I'll give you the second utility for any one of your other properties. You have until your next turn. Doug, if I have to keep on reminding you, man, this is not going to go well. Need you to focus on the game. Pause that hentai stream. Let's continue the game. All right, here we go. Rolling snake eyes. Well, could it have been worse? Probably not.
I don't know what I want.
But you want it now.
That's a good green.
I'd like a 10. I guess that's okay.
25
All right, it happened.
Trooper Railroad for Boardwalk.
D-Pack, stay for the tier 3. Much appreciated.
I might as well just leave now if I something to do.
Well, you'd be surprised, man. What if you offered you $300? I will never let that go. That blew my mind. It blew my mind.
Seriously.
It was a fair deal for both parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1999. What's 1999?
Two and a two.
A tier 3? Oh, maybe in your currency it's 19.99. In the U.S. it's definitely 25. All right, let's roll ourselves a 5, 4 and a 1. Ooh, man. I would like a little bit more diversity with my properties. Let's work on that, Monopoly.
I mean, if you'd like the dark blue, I can give it to you.
What the fuck?
A 10.
That just costs the 2 things.
That's it? Wow, man.
Alright, let's get a 4 so we can actually trade with Trooper.
Oh, you did get the 4.
Thank you, Trooper.
All right. Trooper, you have to wait to get the Browns another day, man. Almost happened. Dreams are so close.
I could probably just get them now if I roll doubles.
All U.S. prices are the same. $5 for tier 1, $10 for tier 2.
Self-made group.
Seriously.
Should I have? I guess I mortgaged the board watch just in case I rolled snake guys, right?
Let's get a
Yeah, you could do that.
One short. Remember.
Aiden, you and everyone else get points every time someone goes to jail. All right, let's roll 6 and a 2. The drought right now, famine. Dying here. Oh, that's available.
No, it's not.
Oh, never mind. Miscount.
25 for the short one.
You can use Swift Bucks to get a gift sub in this channel.
Speaking of properties that are available.
Damn.
All right,
How much
Trooper.
is that? How much is that green?
300.
Mortgage, yeah, mortgage or red, and you'll be fine.
Or the utility.
Or I could buy that
Just mortgage something. I don't care what you mortgage. Just mortgage something.
By the way, guys, it's possible that we might have to wipe out most existing
Meter full.
bounties
Spin the wheel,
before our
man.
next update. Inspios, thank you very much. I'll be manually refunding anybody who is appearing on the leaderboard. If you got a smaller bounty and you really want back your Swift Bucks,
$25 sub.
send me a whisper or something.
Insanity.
Crown with a very generous tier 3. Thank you, dude. He's in the game. He's not saying anything, though. It's all right. No big deal. No big deal. Just talking to you, Crown.
It's just waiting for you to give him the game.
I'm just waiting for those bounties.
You know, you keep those T3s coming. I'll have a deal like yesterday again, man. Easy.
Let's get a 3.
Why do you want a 3? Why?
You got it.
You bastard.
There we go. All right, good. Self-made denied.
I mean, he can still get the brown.
That is true.
That's the one you want. You want the self-made Browns.
I'd be more scared of a self-made brown than a self-made.
Yeah, for sure.
5 and a 1.
5 and 4.
Even
It's
better.
fine. Well, about the same.
That's still a. Yeah.
Actually, that one was better. I would have been a chance I could have gone the yellow afterwards. But whatever. I am happy I've got more than one color now. It's a good thing.
No.
T-Man, streaks are updated when I upload a file. So, you just resub. It'll take a moment for it to reflect. Exactly. Although if it's been 7 days, it's reset.
Can this actually go anywhere useful?
Yeah.
Nearest utility.
Electricity is very useful, man.
I own that though.
New Call of Duty update. That's on Wednesday. I don't believe I'll be live
Let's get a
on
7.
Wednesday.
Let's get some more railroads.
You just stole my green. You don't need to steal my brown.
Doug, me and you, let's get some more railroads.
Okay, let's go. Let's go for it. Oh, Jesus.
They're all a 6 and a 6. I'll take some cash. Cash money, please. Yeah.
Ching ching.
Bank account went up.
No.
Oh, that's gonna be a good thing, man. There you go.
Get that light blue crown.
Wait, it's still available?
Yes, there is
light
one.
blue.
Almost grabbed it.
There is quite a few left.
So a reminder to everyone, while whenever there's deal discussion happening, you'll be able to use a save token, which is a $10 donation, and that will trigger a 60-second limit for negotiations. So the trade will have to go really fast or it doesn't happen.
I'm not able to get this one. Let's get a 10.
Everything is doing great.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Nope.
What are you concerned about?
Everything.
Everything. Let me take some worry off your head there, buddy.
5 and a 3. Oh, brutal. Absolutely brutal.
Why does everyone want my brown?
$400 in taxes.
Not your brown. My brown.
No. What?
I'm pretty sure it has my name written all over it.
No.
Frank, I'm feeling my pain.
Doug, if you get that brown, I will give you the browns and you give me the green, okay?
Okay. Okay.
The green could have been mine. Could have had a real trade going on, Trooper.
Yeah, I know, right? Man, if you got that green, shit. We would be balling right now.
Hey, Trooper, do you want the green right now?
For nothing? Yeah, sure.
All right.
Alright, what do I need to roll in a 10?
A 10.
Yeah, it's a 10. Right here, 10 boys.
You got it.
Wow. Congratulations. You got a self-made monopoly.
Thank you very much.
Now what are you going to do with it?
Trade those browns for the green.
Yes, seriously.
That's what Doug said he would do, right?
No, I said if Doug got the brown.
Still works the same way.
I'm gonna build them up.
There's only one person in front of it, and you know that's the guy who you want to be friends with later, right?
Yeah.
I do have that dark blue.
Wait,
just wait a turn.
what?
What? It works.
Damn, Trooper.
Toxic. Take for a full year.
I'm such a good negotiator.
That wasn't because of you. You had no one. I
Well,
wasn't.
Why
what?
would you not
Dude,
build
why
it,
did you
man?
build up?
It's not like anyone else can build up right now. What's the chances of he? Okay, if he actually rolls on the brown, then I'm stupid.
Trooper, dude.
I don't see why you wouldn't build it.
I don't see why you wouldn't.
No, he's
I'm
saving his
not
cash
complaining.
for other stuff.
It's $200. He'll make it back.
Yes, Chucky. 2 minutes to place your bets, guys.
Look, man.
Snake eyes. Oh.
Damn, this pink's hot. Let's hit the Browns. What a surprise.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
I don't know why you wouldn't build up, Trooper. That was just a dumb move.
Yep.
Don't worry, Trooper. I see the 200 IQ strategy, not building them up.
Trooper, do you
I'm gonna roll this 5 now. Okay, never mind.
Royal with the gift sub. Thank you very much. Syrian dropping a gift sub as well. Thank you, dude. You guys are very generous. I appreciate it. Keeping me employed here.
Roll Snake Eyes next turn, Trooper. You're a crazy man.
3.
Wait, what?
Said I'm gonna roll Snake Eyes next turn. You're a crazy
Oh, I
man.
swear to God.
Wait, did you still not build, Trooper?
No, we didn't.
You said it was 10,000 IQ Swift, right?
It's no. Now it's increased to 250 IQ. It's from 200 to 250. Every turn he doesn't build, it just goes up. All right, 4 and a 1.
I feel like this is.
Maybe Trooper doesn't want the Browns.
Maybe.
Well, thank God that's out of there.
Trooper,
Yes,
we can
you're
make
Yeah,
a
it
safe.
would cost you like $200.
4 and a 1.
Trooper, we can
Well,
make a deal.
What's the point of building them now? Like, I need to wait until someone gets close to it.
Okay, yeah, sure, man.
Okay, yep, go with that logic. I do like
Canfield, I
that.
appreciate that, dude. Welcome, welcome.
So hard to tell if I'm getting bamboozled.
Oh, another red.
Trooper, we can make a deal if you want.
Holy shit, dude.
Why don't you just offer him a deal instead of just keep saying that, Doug?
Yeah.
Trooper, I'll give you the green. For the
Yeah, you want both of my browns, right?
Yeah, all right.
No shit. Oh, you want my reds too?
You get money from chicken.
How? Get money from
Bets are over,
chicken.
folks.
Betting is closed. Good luck.
This is negotiation. All right.
Yeah.
Tokens are available for use. It doesn't sound like any deals are happening, though.
Trooper, you could say no.
Here to start building up the brown. So
So that's a no.
Saved.
All right. That is 60 seconds to finish any negotiations happening this turn. Thank you very much for using that save token.
Trooper, what do you...
Do I put in the limit down? When that timer runs out of sand, any incomplete deals will not be possible. All right. Nothing happened there. Trooper didn't want to explore anything. He's just waiting for Doug to pass by. I appreciate it, Dwight.
Now
That
pass
clean
right over.
1,000 is gone. All right, let's roll. Yeah, 3 and a 1. Not quite.
Betting is open.
The sand timer will go away on its own.
Let me get a notepad out.
Notepad for what?
There we go.
So I can write my deals and.
Yeah,
because
sure.
I
Whatever
can't
works for you.
remember it.
Whatever works for you.
Uh-oh.
You're fine, man.
you're fine. Man. The worst hit you can do is 320, and you're passing go before you get there.
It's okay, that one's mortgaged.
I'd like a 7. I guess that works.
Really close.
Wow, Chicken's got lots of doors open to him.
I guess that's fine.
All right, people.
Off the jail you go. Nice, Syrian. Appreciate that.
There it is.
First hit.
Not too bad. I mean, it's great for Trooper, but I mean, not too consequential for Doug personally.
Yeah, it's good for me not. Yeah.
All right. Let's try and increase our cash reserves. That's fine. Kill token doesn't do anything. It'll still be respected, but it'll do the exact same thing. I would just use a save token. You can convert your kill token to save tokens using commands in chat. If you need help with that, hit me up during a break or something. Wonderful,
hit.
wonderful. That's exactly what I need right here. Oh, man. Forever poor.
What do you mean? You got money?
You know what? That's worth it. I'm fine with that. All right. At least I've got another property now. I'll happily take it. $40.
No. Yes, maybe not.
Better to taxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You still got 4 figures. You won't always get whispers for anything, but you can check your balance by you can check your transactions by typing !mark logs. Like Twitch messages go through sometimes they don't. Don't rely on them.
Yellow 2 railroads.
Hey, Trooper.
Hi.
I have an offer
There
for
you go, banker.
What's that?
Your browns are making you money. Why don't you use that money to do something? Develop the very best Monopoly in the game and own a full corner.
Wait.
Did you say no before you even hearing my deal? Did you say no?
No, I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. So I'd like to offer you the dark blue. In exchange, I'd like the 2 reds and the 2 greens.
You're gonna have to say no.
Very well.
Oh, is the hourglass not going away on its own? Ah, what the hell, man?
I was a bit scared of you saying yes to that, so I don't mind you saying no.
Yep, that would have been very bad.
I don't know, man. Like, I've had the dark blues like 4 different games and I've lost with them.
Okay,
It's
then,
just
then take the green. Green's a good luck.
okay, I don't. Well, okay. Doug,
I
why
don't know what
you
you're
even
getting
tell-
from him, Doug.
Yeah, he wants my 2 reds and 2 browns, but I don't know what he's gonna do.
Well,
with
you're not
two
getting the
reds.
Browns anymore, I assume.
Nope, I'm not getting the Browns anymore.
All right, everything should be
I mean,
fixed
you
now.
still could. I would just sell the houses on them before I give it to you.
All right, let's see. Not too much left on the board, if anything, actually. The yellow, the railroad, 2 railroads. Okay. No problem. Let's get that railroad. 6 and a 3. We're lined up for it. Home sweet home, Vermont Avenue.
Always fun.
I'll take that.
Oh,
Oh, another railroad.
I'm excited.
Boardwalk is never mind.
What you thinking, Trooper?
Yeah, literally nothing.
He was thinking, what if unicorn horns tasted like edible popcorn?
Dude, that'd be pretty sick.
4 and a 1. Nope. Whittling away at my cash reserves.
That's taken care of.
Willing well. Thank you for the gift sub. Much appreciated. You thinking of a deal, Rayon?
No. Well, I'm thinking. I just don't know how to make it work.
Hey, Doug,
Yeah.
my offer for you, I give you Park Place, allows you to make some trades with Trooper. I give you 2 railroads, allows you to have 3 railroads. I get orange yellow.
Shit.
What the fuck was that?
Deal.
Well, this is good for me, I guess, but maybe.
Hey,
Rayon, you're up next. All right.
Cran's gonna have 2 offers.
I don't know.
No,
you
no,
guys
they
do
are.
less
These are
make
not weird
sense on
deals. So he's gonna. I'll let him do it.
that. I don't know.
I know
There's
this
a
is
few
going,
things
so.
that could happen. I mean, I'm willing to do whatever makes the most sense to me with the 3 of us on the left side over here.
Sure, we have a light blue monopoly, an orange monopoly, and a purple monopoly.
Mm-hmm. So, anyone have some preferences?
Light blues didn't go great for me, but maybe if I end up with the yellows and have an opportunity to get that one, or that's built into the
Of
deal.
course, give up my yellow as part of this deal. No issue at all.
Let's see, positioning. I'm actually in a great spot to do something now. 24. Yep. I mean, I guess I'd be okay with that. We'd have to make sure no red deal happened until my turn was over.
I think if you're getting the light blues, you might even be able to get the red as well.
Well, you guys make your offer, then I'm about to counter offer Cran.
Sure.
Oh.
Sure. For sure. Yo, H2O with the raid, dude. Much appreciated, man. Happy Father's Day, dude. Thank you very much, man. Hope
Maybe I
all
can
is
make
well.
this a bit simpler.
Very kind, man. Yo.
I don't know how this is gonna
Hey,
work.
Joe, appreciate that, dude.
I'm thinking, hold on.
Hope your Father's Day was an awesome one, man.
What
Kids
do you
hopefully
mean,
not
Brad?
stressing you out too much. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Let me get back. All right, yeah. So let's start the deal. Start the deal. Very kind, man.
Swift, I'll give you the pink for the light blue and the utility.
Pink for the light blue and the utility. The problem with that is I'm a little concerned about the sequencing over here in my cash reserves.
Sure.
Pink. No other properties.
You'll be
no.
I'm not taking your yellow, but I know it's not worth too much.
So you took the light blue, orange.
Maybe if I can get him to agree to a deal, I haven't.
Yeah, I don't think that'll be too crazy. Minus 12. I'm much more interested in getting the light blue and the yellow and a yellow agreement.
I mean, sure. Are you interested in the pinks, Cran?
The pinks?
Welcome everyone. We're playing some Monopoly.
I'm not giving
Appreciate
up
you
my
all.
orange right now.
Then I don't think we can come to an agreement.
You have to give up your orange.
Well, I'm right in front of him, so.
Not
Yeah.
right in front of the pinks.
Well, you okay,
Seems like an
Cran?
equal.
Cran, my deal was I will take 300 from you and your orange, and you can have the reds from me.
What?
Wait. You're giving the reds and you're getting what?
Is orange and 300.
What? gonna create a monopoly and giving you a property?
What's your plan around that, Trooper? So you give up the red Monopoly, you get an orange and $300. The orange
Yeah,
does give you
that's not
leverage
bad.
with chicken, yes, but what are you trying to get off chicken to make something happen?
Oh, I was just trying to take the oranges out the rotation.
Uh,
And then I was just.
Dude,
and
the
I was
orange,
just.
dude, the orange and the reds are the two hottest properties.
I can give you the oranges, Crayon, and I would take the pinks. But in exchange, I would also like to get your red.
How about we just wait one turn?
A lot happens if we wait one turn, then I'm last to get houses, and it becomes a lot more difficult for me to want to make a deal.
How many of you guys going to TwitchCon Amsterdam or TwitchCon San
If you
Diego?
say
I'm open
you're
to be at
unwilling
both.
To do anything now, then I mean, I'll see what happens. I'm not forcing you. We try some other avenues.
Would you want any money for from me?
I don't think that was part of the deal.
Would I want money? Yeah. Am I asking for money? No.
Well, yeah.
I'm asking for $0. You would just end up with the oranges and $1,007. The light blue would go to Swift, the red would go to me. You're pretty much past all of the threat because, yeah. Part of Swift's deal is the reds aren't gonna. I'm not gonna be able to trade in the red. I just want it. I will not trade it this turn, promise. So there'll be no threat in front of you. Besides that second.
You won't trade the red this
I
turn?
promise.
No,
the red
no,
will
I
not be
will-
traded
yeah,
until,
yeah,
It
I
will
will-
not be traded until after
I'll
you
do it.
roll.
I'll do it.
All right, so Swift,
Okay,
you get
so,
the
yeah.
yellow and the light blues.
Yes,
Then we're good.
I'm down with that. All right. Scary time has begun. Well managed, chicken. All right. Deal making is over, folks. All right. So, Crayon won with the oranges last night, actually. But those are different circumstances. Oranges are hot. Chicken's going to have the purples to be able to build immediately, but he can't trade away the red. But having 9 houses on the purples is pretty significant. We'll see how it goes.
Chicken's in front of the oranges, but we'll see what happens.
Wait, did I make a mistake about... Oh, okay, my bad. I thought you were on the first side of the board. All right. Yes. All right. Yep, there we go. Well...
I don't think there'll be many houses.
No,
on
sure.
the oranges.
Yeah. I mean, I'm getting the light blues to buy all the houses, for sure. But that is the cost of having the oranges. Any house that slips through my net becomes really dangerous.
Oh, fuck me.
Do you still
I
have a
hit the wrong
mistake?
button.
now.
Okay, Trooper, you get to choose. Which one would you like, dark blue or the green?
Betting is closed.
Oh, man.
Good luck.
Okay. Take your time.
Oh, you got the yellow, dude.
Motherfucker.
No, that's a good thing for you. That's a great thing for you. That's a great thing
Well,
for
it's
you,
not
man.
for
Yeah.
Doug.
No, it was because.
You can auction it if you want.
Do you just not like it being like having more complication? I don't get it.
Yeah, no, I wasn't like this wasn't in my rotation of what I was
You don't
trying
have
to do
to.
with Doug.
You don't have to pay attention to it. You can ignore it.
Trooper. Dark blues or greens?
Now, here's the thing that sucks for you, Trooper. You're literally in front of both of those monopolies. You're in front of the greens
Yeah.
and the dark blues.
Oh no.
You have houses that you can move over to your other monopoly whenever you want. I don't know that you need to be in a rush. Doug, though. Doug is motivated.
Well, I was motivated too. Well, man, trying to get less houses on the light blue would be fun. But my flip side to this would be, I offer you the yellow Swifts, and you give me the light blues.
Now, that would be suicide because I'd absolutely have no houses. But, I mean, how interesting can you make that? I mean, I'd be willing to entertain it. What are you willing to offer? I'm happy to hear you out. It's not an immediate no from me. What are you offering?
Let me see. I can offer you.
Are you looking just to own the entire first side of the board? Is that what your goal is?
Be fun, sure.
And so what? I mean, yeah, $484. If I take, oh, that's risky.
Right, the reds and the utility.
No, that would not be enough. I would think I would have. I mean, for me even to start considering it, like, would be
you
taking
want the
every.
greens.
Yeah, I think it'd be everything else really. I'm trying to think in what
Everything
world, because right now I can build houses and I can build a lot of them. If you guys even did do a trade, there'd be houses left
But
for me.
you also got to consider that they're in front of the yellows rather than they're not in front of the light blues right now.
I mean, I can build 4 houses.
Trooper.
Yeah.
You were like one of those yellows because you don't like the greens or dark blues, right? If you wait a rotation, 12 houses will be taken by Swift, but you already have houses. That doesn't matter. I can sell you this red once it's my turn again. I need money. I'm scared.
Or we
I
can
don't
just
have money.
Well, I'll sell you it for properties. Like you have mortgage value of properties. Like that's what I mean. Like this red can be yours if you wait a rotation.
Yes, but by that time, there'll be no houses
You have pretty
left.
much endless options right now, Trooper. You got to make the decision on what you want to go for.
300. Yeah, man. I don't think we can make a deal this turn. Even if you were to give me everything you had and you ate up all the houses, I wouldn't be able to build everything I wanted to in the yellows. You might be better off, buying the red off of Chicken later on. I'm sure he'll be motivated, especially if he lands on something unluckily. You know, he'll be willing to give a good deal.
I have $79. Anything is unlucky.
Yeah, you're probably better off waiting in the reds, man. It's not really in my interest. It's kind of in my interest to build up the yellows, but it's a very short-term gamble. I've had enough of that recently.
Duds, if I give you dark blues, how many houses are you looking for?
He's gonna mortgage everything. He's gonna buy as many houses as he can because there will be no houses by the time it's his turn again.
Exactly.
He will max it out. I don't think you want to die in your next turn, Trooper.
Dude, you're far from the dark blues.
What?
Way far. Dude, he's far.
What do you mean? He's literally one roll away.
It would take him 2 rolls to get to me.
One roll.
Vinny hits you.
One roll to get to Park Place.
Two.
11 away from Park Place.
I do not. Look,
And how likely is 11?
Trooper, you're not here for me to play the game for you. You look at where you are. You look at your offer. What is your road to winning the game? Your road. If I was you, I'll wait for Chicken to hit something, get a cheap red, build up the reds as people get hurt.
All that happens if you wait, Trooper, 12 houses go on the light blues, 2 go on the oranges. You already have your 8 houses. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think you're good to just chill, man.
God damn it.
Look, you can do whatever you want. I just don't think it makes sense to give up the dark blues and land them, or give up the orange and land on them. You know what I mean? No offense to Doug, but like it's just bad for you. I mean, maybe if Doug gave you like $400 and all his railroads or something like that, like maybe if he sweetened it up, but I don't know. I don't see him doing that.
Yeah, Doug's not drunk right now, is he?
No, he's not allowed to be. He's not allowed to be drunk, or he's not allowed to drink alcohol during ranked games. We've seen that, and it's not good.
Yeah. So.
All right.
I feel like I would need to take not as brutal as Swift, but like 200 and your 3 railroads on top.
You could still land on the boardwalk and get wrecked, man. Just so you know. Do you understand? Imagine he mortgages everything, because that's what he'll do. And if you land on Park Place, that's how you calculate your risk.
You only have 2 houses on boardwalk.
I would be asking. I'm asking for everything he owns, basically. And
I think that's a pretty fair deal.
That's fair. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You see how fast he said yes to that? Is that not a red flag, Trooper?
Trooper, I think you're Trooper. I think you're winning on this deal.
He's not understanding one thing, Swiftor, but yeah. Can someone do this, please?
Sure. What are the exact terms? All 3 railroads, the green, and $200?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Trooper is definitely the winning end of this deal.
I believe so. 3 railroads is a pretty big deal, and that 4th railroad.
200.
Oh, sorry. Seth, thank you very much for 10 months, man. Much appreciate that, dude. Or anniversary, almost at a year, dude. All right, so 200. All these. I really should have shut up. And that's what I get for talking. There's the dark blue, which has to be on mortgage. There you go. I think Doug did have to make that deal. I don't like that I had to actually bring that up.
Like
but okay.
3 houses? I don't think it's
Not
worth
that
it for
crazy, but it could hurt.
No,
Any of us.
because he needed to repay it.
That's gonna try to trade
it's only 2 houses. I think I got a much better.
Sure.
Oh my god.
I don't think Doug had a choice. If he didn't make a deal now, he'd be sitting. Well, no, actually, I think having the railroads buys you time. Especially if he was able to get his hands on the last railroad.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have made that deal if I was Doug. It's not a terrible deal.
Doug is planning to trade the dark blues, but I don't know who would take them.
I don't know. Maybe Crayon? I don't know.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I'm looking at the person taking the dark blues needs money. You have the most money. I don't know. I'm also going to shut up about these ideas and stuff. I really should just shut up and wait for my turn. Hello, Cruz. Welcome.
Oranges.
Anyone in chat not familiar with Monopoly at all? If you need me to kind of like explain a little bit more, I'm happy to. Carnage. They were 19 months, man. Look at that, 15 months in a row. Beautiful.
Me selling that house instead of buying is going to come to bite me, but it's fine.
How many houses can Swift build? Like all of them, right? 12?
As many that are available, I can build up to 12.
All of them.
Yes. You could do whatever you'd like. I would say, and I'm definitely, the first person in line to land on the greens. If you overextend yourself, and I don't land on them, or I go to jail and you land anything else, you're selling. So you'll leave yourself some buffer cash in case you do land on a $200 hit or whatever it is on Boardwalk Park Place.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2 houses and 1 house.
That was the wrong railroad to sell.
1 house on each.
That's okay, man. Railroads are easy to reactivate. There you go, man. You could exhaust all your buffer for another house, I guess, but it seems a little crazy to me. If I land on you, though, I guess it's worth it.
Trooper is a crazy guy.
You need another dollar, man.
Motherfucker.
Mortgage your railroad. You have a railroad, dude.
Right there.
No, I was trying to
I'll buy that
leave one
utility for
buffer.
$1. I'll buy that utility for $1.
Bro, that's not worth. It's worth way
buy it
more
for
than
$7.
$1.
Bro, look. 130, 390. Do you really want, like, no money left? You're going to sell a house
You
in the
already
second.
did this. You might as well mortgage the last railroad. I don't get it.
Yeah, I guess you could sell a house and buy. You actually could sell a house and move it over there if you want and keep your railroad up.
Psychotic.
I'm simply throwing out facts. That is a possible action that can be taken.
I mean, I've already done psychotic.
All right, there you go.
If anybody misses me, I'm done.
Alrighty.
Trooper. Crown.
Oh. Oh, you're selling that.
I don't know why Crayon would go with the oranges when he's right in front of them.
Huh?
Build your 2 houses and let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right in front of me. Wouldn't do it. Would you?
I tried to get those oranges. I think my anticipation when I
He has
moved out here,
$1,000.
I was gonna get the oranges, and that did not work. So
There
He
you
doesn't
go.
get houses anyway.
Come on. Yes.
That's scary. So let's go ahead and buy.
damn Crown, you're hoping for Swift's defeat.
No,
We're all hoping for somebody's defeat.
Well, that is a small number of houses. I could mortgage the yellows in the event there will be a house auction, but I should only have the cash I need that I would be willing to buy a house with. No. That's that.
Oh god, I'm sweating.
Oh shit. There we go.
Got plenty of tickets,
That's not
Perk
what I
Dog.
wanted.
Good luck.
No.
Look,
Good
I don't
job.
want you to. I do
Yeah.
not want you to
10,
land on anything, man. Just
10,
roll a
10,
9.
10, 10,
Roll a 9.
10,
You don't want a 10.
1,
Want a 9.
5.
5.
Good thing Trooper mortgaged it.
Uh huh.
Oh god, I just fucked my glasses.
Good dodge.
Oh, phew. I really wish I had that other house. I'm sad.
All right, here we go, Trooper. I mean, odds are it'll be better than and worse.
I thought it was gonna be St. Charles.
I was hoping it was Boardwalk.
Really, Doc? Where are you?
There you go.
Did you put a house, Doug? Oh yeah, you did, didn't you?
He put
Yeah.
2 down.
Oh yeah, I heard. Okay.
Just send me to jail. 10.
There you go.
That's pretty good.
You're in line to hate the greens.
No, I'll skip over them.
Nah, I don't think you will, Doug.
I think.
Moment of truth. We're rolling ourselves a 9, 5, and a 4.
Oof.
Let's go.
I believe that is GG for all of us.
No.
You can't just base one.
I mean,
hit
as long
on
as no
GG.
one leads houses, we'll be all right.
Trooper has all the houses he needs.
Yeah, he does.
Are you kidding me?
Fuck, God damn it.
This all happened because I fucking talked. It's 100%. I should have shut up and let them make their own deals. It's all on me. Take full responsibility.
Come on. 8.
Nope.
Fuck, dude.
Nope.
I'm sticking to the GG.
Yep.
Chicken shot.
Look, just
don't
let them
respect
play
her,
the
you don't
game.
think you
That's
won.
it. Just let them play the game.
It's mostly it's not
good,
GG.
yeah.
It's like it's GG if someone
No,
dies
it's-
on me.
no,
I
no,
think.
no.
If you guys
Trooper.
go and die someone else,
Trooper.
then it's
Trooper.
That's very good for chicken there.
Sure. If yeah, I'm not.
Then I need to pass whatever the purples have in store for me. Just on the off chance you guys roll low.
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Oh, Trooper.
Oh, Trooper.
Was this not the right thing to do?
Just
It
play
was-
the game, man.
no,
Play the
no,
game.
keep on.
Play the game. Play the game. You're good. I mean, you're not good, but play the game. You're probably gonna win. Don't sweat it.
I'm
Just play the game. You should have been watching these Monopoly games. You haven't. Good luck.
Yeah, no. I know. I'm just brain dead.
What are you doing?
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
That only costs like an extra $300.
Yeah, now I'm just only gonna put it right here. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was
No.
it's been a while. It's been a while since I played.
It's fine. Roll a 10.
Ouch.
Fuck.
Well, be happy that he went with the hotel.
Yeah, hell, you should be happy that.
Sell
I
the
fucked up right
goddamn
there.
house, Doug.
Fucking shit.
You should be happy I just messed up so hard right there.
Fuck. Yeah. I'm
I
so
need an
happy.
11. 6 and a 5. 9 not good.
Mortgage.
No mortgage.
Fuck.
Give me a
There's the
chest.
Yes.
Get your monies back.
Good roll by Trooper there.
You gotta be shitting me.
Chance card. Good luck.
Good luck, Doug.
Speeding fine.
You can afford that. Piece of cake. All right. Moment of truth. Nope. That's a big hit. All right. Houses are now available.
Shit.
And
That's
now
not
they're going on the oranges.
Yep. Rough. I should have shut up.
Oh boy.
You'll be
Look,
fine.
man, you do a big roll. You're back to making revenue. Easy. And you're fine.
Good enough.
I have one last trump card. Normal, I wouldn't want to do that now.
Good enough for me, I guess. There you go.
Yeah, pure skills. These yellows are my only leverage. Resident Evil 33 months. Not taking advantage of anyone. I only make win-win deals. That's all I do.
The railroads are alive.
All right, there you go.
Are you fucking shitting me?
That is rough. But if you roll okay, you will be able to buy it back this turn.
The roll. Oh yeah.
You're
That
good.
is okay.
Oh, he can't. Oh no. Just
He's
enough.
fine. Got an extra $1 to spare. All right, here we go. Are you kidding me? All right, it's your lucky day, Trooper. I have two options for you. You can either have the light blues for very cheap house control, or you can have the yellows for, you know, moderate price third board controlling. I'd rather take the light blues since I'm in front of the yellows. So here is the offer. I'll give you the 3 light blues. You give me your yellow. And where are you on the board here? What's your risk? You're fine. There's nothing to risk you. $450.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, you have nothing. People are just gonna land on you. I'm gonna land on you. It's a no-brainer. You literally will vacuum all the houses.
Okay.
It's good.
Sure.
Trust me, it's good for you. Dude, I didn't want to make this deal. I rather have sold my houses then do this. All right. This is purely out of my desire to like not come in last place.
Doug's sitting over here like, shit, I thought that was it. I thought this was my ticket to fourth.
Just gonna
One moment. Let me just go ahead and...
stop playing for a while.
Oh, that was you. Sorry. I apologize. I repaid that. That was me first.
Yeah, I was
There you
going
go.
to pay anyway.
Okay.
I just had to get.
Don't do it. Don't do
You
it.
know, this would not have happened if when
Don't do
Trooper
what?
and
Don't know
Doug
it.
were making
didn't want
deals.
the double
If I just,
twos.
you know, pointed out the negatives of making the deal versus giving an alternative to making the deal, I would have been fine. Nothing would have built on the greens. Nothing would have built on the dark to blues. I could have had more houses in the light blues. No one landed on the light blues until recently. I think I would have still been in bad shape from landing on the purples, but would have been
Hey, Crayon.
sustainable.
What up?
Now would probably be the best time in the game for me to auction this house for you, because you could win it for pretty cheap, especially if we're making a deal and I'm backing out. You get it for less than $200. It's the third house on those oranges, as opposed to if it gets the Trooper's turn, that house goes away. Right?
Sure.
Do you have a
That's
really
fair.
good offer for me to auction this? I just obviously want cash. If it's not really good, it's fine. I just figured I'll ask.
What? I'll give you 250.
You give $250 for...
It's not worth it.
It's either I buy it for 330 or I buy it for.
You're never getting it now.
You're
Trooper's
never
gonna
getting
take
it.
No, I think it's
No?
fine. I think you
No,
should take.
Trooper's.
I think you
I'm
should take
gonna
that
tell
money.
Trooper to take his house. I don't want it going on the orange.
Oh,
Trooper.
you're gonna do that? Oh, wow, that's dirty.
I don't want the third house on the orange. That's crazy.
Sure.
You went on the
Trooper. Don't auction.
No.
Trooper. Make a hotel on the Browns.
Yeah, I know what to do. I'm just trying to get some. I was doing an auction. I was trying to sell this for more money.
You don't need to sell. You don't need more money. Just make one hotel on the Browns. Make one house on the light blues. Sell your hotel on the Browns. That's it.
I was trying to put one house on each, but yeah, okay.
And if you want to put it on the greens, you could do that, but you'd have to sell stuff. But just put one house down. Sell your hotel. This is nothing against Crayon. I really don't want the third house on the orange.
You are literally more likely to have 3 houses on the green than first before you had 3 houses on the orange.
He didn't put it on the green.
He did.
No, he didn't. He put it on the light blue.
No, he put him on the
He
light
did.
blue.
He doesn't have
Oh.
enough money. He'd have to mortgage everything.
Oh.
No,
Oh, he had to mortgage 2 things.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would have. Well, anyway, that's all good. He can do whatever he wants. My bad. I thought he built on the green.
A high number.
Not a high number,
No.
but you can afford it.
Yep.
Well, I was wrong. Crayon. I was wrong.
All right. We're gonna roll a 7,
Jump 'em.
5, and a 2.
Fuck.
All right, 5th place. Good luck, folks.
Wait.
Dude, you are not paying $1,000. That would be super
No.
dumb,
No.
right?
I thought it was less than
Right?
that.
Trust me, if there was a viable situation where this made sense for you, I would do it. It does not. There is no one that should bail me out. No, only you can, and it makes no sense.
No.
Good luck.
But I think it was 1,000.
There's a good thing this happened.
Dog.
I
There you go.
know.
There you go, Doug.
Congratulations.
Oh,
I'm
all my
so
fault.
green at
This is all
game.
my fault. I did this.
You made it out of the rut, Doug.
Never again. Never
Only
again.
you could do it.
Now for first place.
Hardcore brutality from me
Wouldn't
until
care about that one.
It could
until I'm
happen.
first. That's it. No more helping anybody if it's not in my favor.
Why is this man still in jail?
Trooper. I
Look,
wanted
that
to
was
get
just the
2.
streamer side of me trying to explain what other options there were. It came out.
Betting is open.
Not again. It's not happening again.
Selling his house.
Me either.
All right.
Swift, if I get back 3 spaces and you were just completely wrong about that third house in the orange, who's going to be the one laughing? All right.
I'm dead. I don't care. I'm very dead, chicken.
Wouldn't be me.
At least
Wouldn't be me laughing, that's for sure.
Oh, fuck me running.
That's a hit.
Nope. I'm mortgaged the wrong one. Whoops. Oh, fuck.
No more free lessons.
Hey, Trooper. So, here's the thing. I can give you these dark blues for the railroads and then the utilities.
Bro, I take those dark blues, I'm gonna lose the game because that's just how my life is.
Damn.
Hey, Jackal, how's it going?
Oh. That guy's creating.
All right, so he's looking to build 2 more houses on the greens
Dude, you
to
don't
get
have enough money to
chicken.
build the houses. What are you doing?
He does.
No.
No, I don't want you to leave houses for the oranges. Do you understand? Trooper, what are you doing? You just...
Let him play
Trooper,
the
you're
game.
going to leave houses available.
Let him play the game.
Oh, you're selling that one? Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Oh, that's
That
pretty good,
works.
Trooper. All right, if that was your intention before he yelled at you, then that was good.
That was my intention.
Okay.
That was my intention.
Okay.
Send me to jail, please.
Ah, yes. Always feels good to get your knockout, your work, and you can just relax. No stress on your shoulders, back of your mind.
Crayon, just hit me. I hit you. We're supposed to be even, Crayon.
Trying to live. That's all I'm going for.
I say, aren't we all?
That's
Oh, wow.
just as good.
Wow, that almost looked like an 11 to me. Holy crap.
That looked like an 11 to me.
11 was good.
Yeah, 11 was good. And we landed on chance. Not chance.
Okay.
Yeah, community.
Good luck, Mr. Trooper.
Yes, thank you.
All right. And it's a safe roll. Chicken doesn't get paid here.
Company. How do we get that?
That is hitting, but
All right, he should probably. I mean, he could safely unmortgage the railroads, I think. He just needs to worry about getting unlucky with hitting the oranges. But if anyone hits him before next turn, he should be okay. Duck could give him the extra cash if he hits. Chicken also.
Mad lad.
Here, see. Let's see what happens.
I was thinking about it, but like just in case I hit the orange with the 3
you
houses.
survive one more turn.
No need for you to do anything, Trooper. Your greens are already deadly to all of us. There's no need.
God,
All
just
right.
low number, please. No, not that low.
High
as low as it
speed
goes.
for Crayon over here.
It's not low as in.
You asked for low, game gave you a 2, no complaining. That's pretty low.
That's pretty.
All right, next turn is going to be pretty critical here. These guys need to get past the... He's good.
That was scary.
They pass.
He's good. All right. Now Chicken can make money off the purples. As long as he doesn't get to the oranges first. Oh,
Damn.
that's money
Of course I hit the one with the 3
for
houses. Yep.
Crayon. He can afford
That's
it,
how it goes.
and he's fine.
Yep.
But this is good for Crayon. If any houses slip from Trooper, then they're basically his.
Good luck, Doug.
Crayon definitely has an avenue. Nearest railroad.
They're all...
A railroad should be unmortgaged. First thing always. I mean, he would have had to mortgage them to pay that bill, though, so
Please.
not a big deal.
7.
That's
dude.
rough.
Not great.
He got the cash, though. It's not too bad.
Nope.
He survived it.
It's not bad either. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Community chest. What is that going to hold? Chicken's looking pretty good. $600. He really needs Crayon to sell houses to amp up those purples. All right. Lands on the red. Trooper should be unmortgaging railroads and utilities. That's right. That is the play right here. Dragon Lord, what up, man? Family's good. Had a great Father's Day. Hope you're well, dude. What's up? All right. For some reason, left the other railroad alone, but sure.
Okay, game.
You didn't like that other railroad?
Wait,
Trooper?
wait, have we never got? No one's landed on that last railroad. I just realized.
Okay, I'm gonna get this last railroad. Give me a 10 game.
He doesn't really have
Give
the
me a
money
10.
to be
I
building
don't
up other
ask for much,
monopolies
so just get a
yet.
10.
No, not worth the risk.
Now,
Oh,
listen,
this
I
is
need
very.
you I know you can afford
Nope.
it, but I
He
need your
can-
background. It's important for me.
I'm hearing what you say. I love it.
Don't do it, Dodd. Don't do it. I would have
love-
paid you. I would have paid him.
Well, look at that. You could have blackmailed Doug.
Yep, there's a railroad that no one's landed on at all.
It's okay.
I think you'll be okay. You have something coming up on your next turn as well.
I know. Yikes.
Dark blues are pretty hot overall.
Just
Just
wanted to.
no houses there.
I really need electric company.
Ooh, that 100. That was a good,
Eh.
solid mortgage for me. Solid mortgage.
If Trooper can take his time going around the board, he can secure his victory over here. He just needs to get paid before he pays anyone else. He should unmortgage the railroad, unmortgage utility. Absolutely. He's got nothing else to do with cash right now, within reason. I am
Okay, let's see how
so
this
baffled.
goes.
He'll probably still win. All right, good
Take
good
it for
roll
now.
for Doug.
I want to go to jail.
All right. That's a very good roll for Crayon over there. He's pretty likely to skip over those purples, get back to safety. And it's a good roll for Chicken over there as well, probably.
Solid.
There we go. If Chicken get past those greens, he's going to be great.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
St. Charles, what he's waiting for.
Fuck.
Mr. Chairman.
Now, St. Charles would be good for Chicken unless he got St. Charles and he's the line up for the oranges again. All right, railroad back up, finally.
To go to St. Charles.
Go to jail.
B&O, not B&O, sorry.
Good roll, Doug.
Pennsylvania Avenue is the one that hasn't been purchased yet.
Solid roll, Dud. I believe in you, Dud.
First,
Do you believe me?
First side railroad is
Betting is
definitely last
closed.
longer than
You
Crayon.
Good luck.
You want to donate me some money then?
Okay,
Safe.
hold up. Unless you're on your deathbed.
Well, we'll talk when I'm there. I'm close.
No.
is it the card you've been wishing for others?
No, both cards are bad. The back 3 spaces is bad, and the St. Charles is bad.
Wait. There's boardwalk still.
Oh, there you go.
Well, and it's not really good, but
Well,
it's not bad.
better than the other
Could
two.
be worse.
Yep. Well, better than 3 spaces at least.
Is that taxes? No.
Nah, man, it's your railroad.
Aren't you happy?
I'm sure Chicken sorely wants you to visit him.
I roll before Trooper does.
Oh, you've got enough to take a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Those houses ain't going nowhere.
I'm trying to have enough to bail out Doug.
I'll skip over there.
Oh wow. Oh, that's dirty. No, this is I think this is a good gamble. If Chicken hits him, it's gonna diffuse with the threat in front of him. No, what is he doing?
I just did that run, didn't I?
Nope. Yep. 100%.
Good luck.
Yep. Good luck.
Yes, you can build 3 houses. You can't hear me. Build 3 houses, sell the
I'm so
hotel. That's
branded,
correct.
I don't know how to do this actually.
Just think before you do it. You clearly understand how the houses work, so just think before you do stuff. Like when you sell a house, a hotel, when there's 7 houses left, there's still going to be 3 houses. You knew that. Just think.
Okay.
And 10. Yikes.
good.
All right.
Oh no, it's not. Sorry,
That
sorry,
bailout-
sorry, sorry. I thought it was the other one.
Oh,
Me.
I'm sorry, Doug. You did better than.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You beat me.
I just want to go on vacation.
When's your vacation?
It starts July 1st.
Nice, nice.
All right. It was a good gamble by Trooper there. I thought he was going all the way with that.
One step at a time, I know.
Is there a refund in Chicken's future? There is.
Small one.
Yeah, more than half.
I do need that money though, in case houses become available.
Good roll by Crayon over there. He can leap over these. He might have a chance. Ooh, that was scary there for a second.
Nothing can hurt me.
Big roll.
My placement still didn't change.
Think before you act. You could do it, Trooper.
Oh, it needs so much money. I'm not.
Oh, nice
I'll
cooler.
just- Oh wait.
I think that was the right play. Just chill. When you have excess cash, that's when you can take some risk. You need to be able to pay your bill and build up, unless it's like really. Oh,
A hit on the Browns.
wasn't one with a hotel.
And a hit on the light blues. Oh, that's more expensive than my pinks.
Not no, it's only 360.
It's as
Oh
expensive.
wait. Oh, it's as expensive.
Only as expensive as the third one. The others are only 400.
I think now I have enough money to do it.
Wow, Trooper.
What?
You're very
You're
lucky.
just yeah, you're chilling, man. You're in jail.
Oh yeah.
What more could you ask for? Good roll by Crayon there. Now we need to slow it down a tad bit. I say these things like people have control over it.
I really want Electric Company. It's all I want in the game.
Now, what a really important thing is for Crayon is in the event that Chicken has to sell houses and he's not able to sell the red to Trooper, because he will try to sell the red to Trooper. Trooper should say no, of course. Well, no, Chicken could argue that you can't let Crayon get houses. I think Chicken can make a compelling argument to the Trooper that, hey, buy this red off me, otherwise the orange is going to be loaded up. Let's go lands on him now. Nope, and he's good.
See?
So Chicken has a way to kind of, I think, survive one hit. But after that, I think it's over.
Also safe.
But now if Chicken hits Trooper, that's a different story. I don't see Crayon bailing him out or Trooper giving a refund for the red. Maybe. Can't discount any deals until you hear them and the argument for it. So, we'll see. By the way, just a reminder to everyone watching, tomorrow afternoon, we'll be playing Fall Guys, free to play. Anyone can grab it. We'll host some private games. I don't know if you guys get any like level ups for private games, but it'll be fun to play together. He's got $800. If anything, I mean, yeah, removing a house is the play. I think the greens are pretty solid for him right now.
It only costs you. The mistake only costs you $25 to do the mistake. It's fine. Just build it back. It's literally a $25 cost. Just build the house back. You're fine.
Lorak, do not use account to
That's what you
spam.
were gonna
Thank you
do.
very
There you
much. Pretty solid roll considering, but you can still hit chicken and the oranges. Second side of the board is the biggest threat. Oh, sorry. He can still hit the purples. Sorry, that was crayon and not. Oh, there we go. Slow roll. More likely to hit the greens, but could also go to jail. I died first this game. Then rough for the bald man. We'll bring it back. All right, this could be. Oh, never mind. Martin was like, chance card. All right, next up, crayon rolls and another safe roll here. All right, chicken's next roll is fairly important. Yeah, it's gonna be hurtful.
GG.
GG, chicken.
I'll sell the houses in case something happens and you're able to get any crayon.
Nope, just waiting to hit those over there. So
You never know. Could make a mistake and you get the houses.
Yep. Dead players don't speak.
Be worth it.
All right, 2 players left, and Pennsylvania Railroad is still MIA. Oh, opportunity. Not too well. That's a big one. Oh my God. Incredibly unlikely. But it's happened before. All right. So what Trooper needs to do here, and he can't hear me, is that he needs to make sure there are no houses.
Doug, I have great news.
What's news?
And he did it.
After this game, you may be in last on the leaderboard, but you are the only person eligible for prizes.
Does he have 6 games already?
This is Doug's 6th game. He's
Wow.
gold on the leaderboard.
Wow. Wow. You haven't gotten 5th place 4 to 5 times, so have you?
Yes.
Wow. 5-5.
5 times.
So you're gonna go for 4 4th places, 3 3rd places, 2 2nd places, 1 1st place? Is that the trend?
Season ends right now. You get first prizing. Actually, you get all the prizing. There's no one else eligible.
Yeah, let's get it all.
No offense. No offense.
I am so brain dead. Oh my God.
If I won, I would just I'd gift a lot of subs.
It's okay. There's 0 houses. You got the job done eventually.
Yeah, I keep reversing the thing for some reason. I
Yo,
don't know
man,
why.
you can find out what happens by visualizing it before you actually do it. You do not have to press a button to find out what happens.
Oh, okay.
Just think about it. You want to break out a pen and paper to do it? You typically can.
GG, you
Nope.
dodged.
Not yet. I mean, yeah, he's probably going to lose, but I mean, not yet. Not yet.
I still have hope.
No one else is even at 5 games, Doug. You're gonna take that first place for a while.
Yeah, does just keep getting in games.
Well, because I keep trying.
That's right.
That's all it takes. No, but yeah, like 5 5th places. This is the first time I actually got 4th. Cheating.
Look at that. Back in jail. For Crayon to win, he needs houses and good luck. Hey, look at that. You did it. You know what, man? I think that's a good omen. It's a good omen.
Yeah, nice.
Orion's most lethal property, New York Avenue. Basically, if Trooper keeps on landing on New York Avenue and Crayon doesn't land on anything significant, basically the greens, he could do it. And this is a roll in the right direction.
Oh, wow. You're right. Not too many people are qualified.
You got $71, man. What you up to right here?
He has to pay. That's what he's doing.
Oh.
No!
Damn.
Okay, I'll skip over it.
All right, Crayon's building the cash reserves up. Light blue's there to give a little ding. That's true. I mean, there's a few ways that the orange is multiple times in close proximity. It's a back 3 spaces card. Let's go to St. Charles. And if he's past Waterworks, going to the next utility. Those are how you get those close in time hits. But, you know, what are the odds?
Can we go ahead and end the season today? It was a good run.
Duck, aren't you in last place?
Yes, but I'm first in prizes.
Buck's in first place.
For prizes?
Yes.
He's the only person that qualifies. You need at least
Oh,
to play.
I see.
You need 6 games this season.
Oh, I get it. I get
A
it.
longer season. And I don't want anyone just like dropping out after like 3 lucky games or whatever. Even then, I think it'd be hard to like come in first place or even top 3 with just 3 games. First place 3 times. Yeah, based on last season. You'd be at like 1,300 rating or whatever. Maybe a little higher, depending on your fellow players. But I feel better about 6 games. About a game for every month. A little less. Damn, Trooper.
No.
Yeah, so that omen that Cran has, new and works for him.
Hey, man. All you gotta do is not die.
This is true.
If you had screwed up house control, you would be dead. Yes. With your luck right now.
But you didn't.
Yep. Big improvement.
I'm going for at least 100 games this season.
100 games. What was max number of games played last season? It was like 27 or something. It's something like that. Someone played a lot of games. Not besides me and Chicken. I think it may have been Alf. All right. Trooper, wait. He rolled doubles? Did I miss that?
Yeah, Cran rolled doubles.
Ah.
We had the most games last season. JP had 22. Alf had 29. 27.
Yeah, I think it was Alf.
Yeah, it was Elf. But I can definitely squeeze in 100 games this season.
All right.
Well, we're also getting that boost every Monday, so
That is true. You got a good streak going for yourself, so should serve you well. Deathmouth, thank you very much, dude. Welcome, man. Monopoly, that's right.
It's only been like what?
Man, this is like ferociously rough luck. I mean, look, it could be much worse. I actually did not play 6 games yet. My characters have played their own games. They're their own things. And they'll pop back in here and there.
I think my favorite so far is Count.
Count's a fun one. All right, chance card. Boardwalk. But yes, I believe this is my 4th game.
It is 4th.
Not looking too good. Fortunately, we have plenty of time. All right, Trooper. A couple of the characters have a 100% win rate with their single win. Maybe one of them do.
Angelica.
No,
Sonic.
not Angelica.
Yeah.
Angelica. It was Angelica and Lester, and then Lester, had a great deal.
You know, I stand behind that one. It was wrong, but it was something Lester would do. He would stick by it.
I'm not mad at Lester for that. I'm more mad at what Swift did yesterday.
That was a bad one. I agree. That was a bad deal. Too low. The odds on that one succeeding were not high enough to justify it. All right. Grant's got a lot of cash, not much to do with it. Does it count eligible to win prizes? Yes. If he comes in first place, he gets a bag of blood, the type of his choosing.
Hold on. Can I donate my blood?
I'm sure the
Why
count
would you
will
want to do that?
respectfully decline yours, Doug. Sorry, man.
Why? It's a free drink.
You can ask him next time you meet him. All right.
Don't it cost like $100 now for me to talk to him?
I don't know what the price is now, man. Taxes.
I can't get a tax bird.
Oh, chance card. Yeah, Ground's been dodging like crazy.
Jail. It's a good spot.
I've muted myself. Here's what Trooper should do to speed up the game. 1, make sure you unmortgage all your railroads. There are still $100 a hit. You unmortgage your utilities also. 2, I think I'll have to do the math, but you got to get the Dark Blues back online and slowly move houses over there. He's been hitting those, and that's where we're gonna get the most threat for your buck as well. But here we are. We're gonna have to wait until Crayon hits the greens, basically. So what we're waiting for at this point.
Yeah, you really like Tennessee.
At least it's not hitting New York. There would be a point where Trooper would not be able to prevent him from getting houses. If this really does keep up, Crayon could win this. Basically, a Trooper would need to be chipped away hard enough that he just can't hold all the houses. He's got the light blues. I don't know. We'll see. It would really put his house management to the test.
Alright.
All right. now. Brand has enough cash he can handle any one hit on the greens. But that would give him the cash he needs to finally build something else. Whether he would or not, I don't know. We'll be doing a Black Ops 2 DLC hide and seek marathon some point this summer. First, I want to make sure we got enough players with the content to choose a platform. Oh my god, if he hits New York Avenue now, that'd be a pain. He'd be fine, but it would just extend this game so much. All right, good. Yes, I'd very much like this game to be over. I just want Crayon to land on the green.
Man, just for the love of God.
Nope.
Nope.
Sure likes those dark blues, though.
Now they're hitting.
I think, dude, they've been hitting plenty all game. There's just nothing ever on them. Crayon could win if he absolutely does not hit any real property and Trooper keeps on getting dinged. If he has to pay more than $200 or whatever he gets off of him, yes, it's possible that Trooper may not be able to hold all the houses. I think that is still pretty hard to happen, but you never know. Like, there are risky things. If he's really not hitting the
Graham
greens,
hasn't spoken in years.
maybe you just sell all. Look, this is gonna sound kind of crazy, but let's say if he really just does not. All right, he finally hit. He's really not hitting the greens. You sell the greens and maybe start building like on the yellows. Maybe, I don't know. It's kind of an expensive operation. Anyway, I'm just saying. If he's really not hitting that stuff, you gotta figure something out. He's got time though. Yep, that's the way it goes. I know, guys. But, I mean, look, you can only skip a property so many times. Yellow's... Oh. All right, never mind. All right, here we go. Fast hit. If he rolls like another double, he might hit the greens now. Look, some games are going to be like this. If you're watching the VOD, you can fast forward. We're watching it live, and we gotta wait. There's no reason for Karan to go GG. If he's trying to win, there is still a relatively valid chance that he could win. If he was missing one house, that'd be not the case. Karan could offer to buy something for sure. I don't think Trooper will do it. Talk it out loud, Trooper. What are you thinking?
Well, it's either yellows should come online or dark blues.
Sure.
But like, I really need a hit to do this. Or
All right. A move has been made. Who disconnected?
That was me. Sorry. I'm
No
leaving.
worries. All good. All right, there you go. Just missed out on a few bucks from that. No big deal. No, players should watch chat. Absolutely. Why not? Why not? But everyone who plays in these games has to have a very good foundation of how to play and understanding of deals and house management. If you don't have that stuff, wow. Then, shouldn't join yet. I mean, alternatively, let's think about how much cash is needed, really.
Oh my god.
There's a way to
property.
safely build on the dark blues using the first side of the board. Basically, you build a hotel on the brown, and then you sell as many houses as you can afford that you want to build on the dark blues. You sell those off the light blues. You build them on the dark blues, then you sell the hotel, and it's back down to 0. So the browns and the light blues here are really good. You know, you can use those, but he needs money. I would almost suggest, like, once he's past the purples, mortgage the purples and make it happen. Although why these railroads are not back unmortgaged, my mind is blown. No, you should not mortgage the railroad. Railroad should always be a mortgage unless you absolutely need a few bucks for something. It's $100 a hit. I have no idea why these railroads are unmortgaged or not unmortgaged. What are you thinking, Trooper? Talk out loud. Give us some content.
My content would be I'm about to fully unmortgage my greens and sell them. Because these greens have not been hitting at all.
All right, railroad and utility back online. You got $400. You doing anything else your turn?
No, I don't have the money.
Roll them.
Sorry.
All right, community chest is your enemy at this point. Oh.
Very good enemy.
All right, let's see how he deals with this. Honestly, he should probably just mortgage the dark blues. This is fine also. He's just got to wait for the greens to hit at this point. But, you know, let's say he need to really eke out some more dollars. How would he do it? Well, first you sell 4 houses on the light blues, and you sell your hotel on the greens. He's fine. But yeah, what he really needs is for Crayon just to hit him once. He's been cash poor for a long time here. Oh boy, if he hits New York Avenue, it's really gonna hurt. He can survive it, but it would suck. Almost, he almost hit it. $10, that'll go a long way. If the game really wants to be cruel, Crayon could win. Wow.
Okay, what mojo are you doing, Crayon, honestly? Please inform me.
So, trick up, there are cards called property repair card or property tax cards. And they're different on community chest and chance, but they will charge you for...
Cran, you got plans after this game?
Play this game there for 27 months.
Man, I should go to the fucking casino.
I was gonna say I'm about to go to casino, honestly.
Jesus Christ.
I'm literally just here playing on.
Nah,
Basically,
man,
the tax
you're
cards charge you based on the houses and
like,
hotels you have.
Fuck? You're doing something. I don't know what it is, but
I'm just literally clicking enter, hoping to hit something. Honestly, is what I'm doing.
Or can you like hold your rolls longer or something? Oh my god. I'm cheating.
There you go. That's a hit, man.
Thank God I can afford a New York hit now.
God damn it.
Maybe I should build this shit up.
Maybe the luck is expired now, man. There you go. That's 2 hits in a row. Luck. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's what you need. Maybe that last tax card was your last bit of bad luck being squeezed out. And that's what you needed.
I was almost sure he was going to roll into taxes after he said that.
All right. Yeah, you know, in Monopoly, sometimes you go through a bad luck streak, and all you gotta do is try and hold on or hold out for as long as you can until you ride it out. It can be like that in real life too sometimes.
This is a fucking joke.
It's pretty ridiculous, man. I'll give you that. You know, at this point, I don't have the patience required. I'd probably sell all my stuff on the greens and build up the dark blues. If I first made sure that I could keep the houses at 0. Wow. This game's never gonna end.
Grant, there's only 2 of us.
Boardwalk. Oh, no. I'm incorrect.
I think I'm about to do something risky as hell.
Just make sure you think it through before you do it, man.
Yeah, I know. I need to not accidentally mess anything up. There we go. Now you need some doubles, man. Get around this board.
Yeah,
You wanna
straight
get-
over to community chest.
Shut up.
I don't know. I think I would probably double down the greens. If I had the cash, build the 2 hotels. Start building up, you know, the light blues. Just something, man. Welcome, welcome. All right. All right.
All right, now we're back to our same spots again.
Easiest number to roll.
7? Yeah, I know, right? Holy crap.
Ludicrous luck right here. Hey, there you go, man. At least it didn't hit him this time. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Look at that. Money.
What to do? I feel like the moment I... Okay, now he does that.
Gross.
I don't know about a glitch. I remember there was a time I was playing on PlayStation Monopoly, and I could have sworn there was some kind of built-in rubber banding to screw over people who were doing too well. I was convinced. I was so convinced. I think I stopped playing for months.
And that's when Swift created the dice hacks.
Took years. I had invested all my sub revenue into it, but it's worth every penny. I broke the controller when I had a lot of properties and houses, and I got 3 property cards in a row. Think about what has to happen to get 3 property cards in a row.
In a row?
In a row.
That's impossible.
It's not impossible. It happened to me, and think about how that could happen. Basically, the deck reshuffled, and it was back on top afterwards. So it was from the bottom card to top card, and I hit it on the other, like, community chest. But I don't even remember exactly what it was. The 3 in a row. Yo, Steel, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome to the UNIBROs, dude. It was disgusting. I didn't play for a very long time after that. I was so upset.
God help me.
Wow. It's absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts, man.
He is mentally breaking me at this point.
Maybe I should actually edit this video down. This one might make more sense to like. I don't know.
I mean, even with this, it's still not that long of a game.
Yeah, almost 2 hours. It's just I feel like it's not. This is not. Well, in a way, it's content, but it's also not really.
This isn't prime content.
It could be summed up. It could be edited down to like dodge. You know, I'll never do it though. What am I saying? I will never edit this video. Sorry to get anyone's hopes up. It's not getting edited. Well,
every time I'm close to executing this plan because I have money, I just give it all back to Cran.
you know what I wonder? What if you built on your Browns immediately after getting them? How would the game have changed?
I don't know.
I would have hit him. Game would've been over. I wouldn't have made my deal with Doug. Trooper never would have got the greens. Nothing would have happened.
It would have
Swift
it would have been a very different game.
There are no ad breaks anymore. Did I? Yeah, I didn't. So I can pause and resume my recordings with OBS. Steel, thank you for that gift sub. Much appreciated. Look at that. Watch them while cleaning. I mean, I figure on, YouTube, people can like scrub ahead until they see like, a pop-up, a scary pop-up, and then they can resume or whatever. So that's a nice thing.
Fran, follow me.
One feature, I wish that Twitch had, with that YouTube has, just like being able to go back. Like you walk away from.
Stupid.
What's that? Oh, is dodging it? No, I agree. I want to play another game, but gotta let it play out. It's pretty wild that he has not landed on the green once at all. Steel, thank you for another gift sub.
Beater
Much
Paul.
Appreciated.
Spin the wheel, bald man.
Yo, you guys, 2 jackpot spins. Let's get them to you.
Cran, can you switch up your rolling? Can you hold longer?
Maybe, well, if it's working for him, why should he change it, right?
That's definitely working for him. That's for sure.
Yes. This is almost as crazy as that guy that won marbles 3 times last night. I'm still blown away by that.
That was interesting. He won every other game.
Yeah, it was over a 1 in 1. It was like a 1 in 120 chance. And that we played like 5 games. He won 3 of them, maybe 6 games. That's insane. That's insane. I mean, the odds of not hitting the greens over and over, sure, that's pretty ridiculous. But I've played hundreds of marbles games. I have not won once myself. That is still absolutely bonkers. What are you thinking, Trooper? Guide us through your thought process here.
Yeah, I would like to build the yellows up. That's my plan.
Sure, you doing the math?
Well, to get it to 6 houses, I need 600.
I bought a little bit of crypto near the bottom for once, or if it was the bottom.
Wait, 900. Holy crap.
Wish I could help you, man, but I cannot.
Oh my god.
Just think. Just think. Before you press the button, ask yourself, what happens after I press this button?
This makes 4 houses available. Oh my god, am I this dumb? Right
Look,
now?
I'm not here to answer those questions. What I'm here to do to tell you, you can take your time. I don't like this taking forever, but you should. This is important, right, for the game. So think about it and then do it. Wow. Instant profit. If he does land on one hill, he's going to land on the spot that had the hotel. That's just the way life is. Nope. Nope.
Imagine thinking there was a chance he was going to hit the greens.
Yeah, imagine.
He will. Everyone is right. He will absolutely hit the greens once it's not a threat anymore. Absolutely.
Well, it's always gonna be a threat. I'm not gonna leave it.
All right. Someone's got to land on the Browns, right?
Oh my god.
You started an auction. You lose.
Yeah, I know.
No. You don't lose, but
Press the wrong
that
fucking
was a
button.
very big mistake, man.
Mm.
It'll be okay.
That was very unfortunate. He backed out way too early there. What the hell? Crayon would have paid $1,000 guaranteed for that house. Guaranteed. Oh my god. He could still win. He should build up the yellows. But there's about to be a third house on... I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, he's got to figure this out on his own. If he leaves another house, that's it. As a gentle reminder, we have a limit of 1 house auction per turn. In the event another auction does happen, both players must back out. I'm sure it's a stress. I mean, absolutely. Absolutely. If he's not landing your properties and you're feeling stressed, you got to do something. It's easy to make a mistake. It's pretty unreal. But that was a pretty bad... Like, you need...
It's not working today.
Yeah.
I've never had this problem before.
You need to think about what you should do, and then you do it. Like, there's no time limit. You should just wait. Think it out and do it. No one can help. It's a ranked game. You guys in chat can tell him what to do. Maybe that's what he's hoping for. He needs to build a hotel, build the 2 houses, and sell the hotel. That's what he should do. There you go. All right, Crayon's out. Good behavior. No? He can look at chat. It's fine. Yes, he should not spend any more money. He needs to be able to handle a hit on.
Put the second house on the
There
right
you
one.
go, man. Yeah, you guessed it right. You're safe from the house you created, at least. Zero hands. Thank you very much, dude. There you go. Almost, man. You almost get it. Could still happen, but
Could be.
it was almost the 6. It was about to like, not yet. Oh, nope. It's a dodge.
Nope.
Wow, man. Absolutely wild, Creon. Creon, did you just like eat only the marshmallows from like 15 boxes of Lucky Charms this morning? What'd you do? What's the secret? What is the secret, Creon? How do you feel right now?
Just stay muted.
All right, yeah, sometimes it pays to shut up. I learned that this game. There's a few leprechauns locked up in his basement. Please, just let me go. I'll give you all the luck. Anyone ever read the Fable comic book series? The one that The Werewolf Within is based on? I mean, it's an old comic. I don't know if I want to spoil it. Yeah, I'd be spoiling it. But there was a... Anyway, never mind. It's worth reading to a certain point. Then it gets bad. Hello, Raylos. Welcome, man. Alright, let's see. So the thing here is he's right in front of the oranges. He needs to make sure he has enough cash that he can survive landing on an orange. He might be able to do that if he mortgages his light blues, but I feel like this is a little too soon. He's being a bit too eager right now. I don't know. I wouldn't have
Look at
done
that,
it.
Trooper. You thought about it and you did it.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I've never had house control problem.
There you go, man. Scary roll over. I would have full sent over there. Wow. Look. One roll. One more roll. That could
If
be
you
all
don't
it
think
takes.
he's rolling a 6 next turn, you're just...
I think he could hit the greens. It's possible.
No, he's following...
He's gonna hit.
to community chest.
He's gonna hit the green the moment he needs to actually.
Look, maybe the
die.
game
No.
turned around. Well, we'll see. Finally. Finally. No offense, Creon, but goddamn. Goddamn. Thank you, Creon. Dear God, it's over, people. All right, congratulations, Trooper. Let's talk about what could have been done differently. You had the first side of the board with the browns and the light blues. That gave you very easy access to cheap house transfers. I believe the right way to do it is you build a hotel on your brown, and you sell the house in the light blues that you want to move over. You sell those, you move them over, and then you sell your hotel again. As far as taking risks, I don't know, man. Whether you sell the greens or not, I personally think I would have been stubborn and maybe not selling it, but diverting your resources, maybe that dark blues earlier could have helped, but you're in a rough spot. Low cash, he wasn't hitting you, and you were getting chipped away at. I'm sure the tax card didn't help out. And it seemed like, at some point, you're getting flustered by the luck, and maybe it was, it's easy to make mistakes with your housing, but there is no rule for you having to finish, doing anything in a certain time limit in this game. I might yell at you to hurry up or whatever, but there's no time limit. So hopefully you learn you simply do not have to do something until you've thought about it.
Gotcha.
All right. Anyway, regardless, congratulations on the win. Crayon, well done on second, man. You should immediately go. I don't know. Maybe you're already lucky in real life. I don't know, man. But dude, that was ridiculous. And thank you to Doug and Chicken for joining in. Let's finally get ready for our second and last game of the day.